How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all a fantastic, wonderful day. We'll be jumping in here and building a local AI. I'm just working on finishing up the base configuration here. Boom, 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 ba-dum. Doom, 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 doom. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Doom, doom, doom. Copy. I always build my virtual machines, and using VMware Workstation Pro, I set everything up, and then with Ubuntu specifically, when I boot it up for the first time, it always has this like Ubuntu-based installer thing that I go through, and I don't know if I need to use it or not, but I just go ahead and do it anyway. A lot of it's just resetting up the same thing I already set up using VMware. But essentially what it's going to do is it's going to pull any drivers, any packages that it needs to use different media formats and all that. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder if I can adjust this to where doom. Apparently not. If I change this over, let's try this. Instead of that, if we make this a window capture, call it VMware. Boom. Click OK. Doom. Boom. Doom, doom, doom. There you go. Now you don't have all the random other mess. And now I can change the resolution here when it boots up. So it'll be easier for you guys to see. Doom, boom, boom, boom. This always happens. If I can get it on camera. Every time I shave, I always end up with I don't know if they're like ingrown hairs or what, but well, I was not anticipating this taking this long. I was just running off the clock, and I realized I was 5 minutes over my normal start time, so I was like, I guess I'll just start the stream. I really figured this would have been done by now, but that's fine. I do want to check my local file system, make sure this is actually sitting inside of the folder like I want it to. It is. It is. But yeah, so my AI journey, I'm today's goal is to go back to OpenClaw and give it a try. When I very first started doing this, it was with OpenClaw. And with my old system, it didn't have enough VRAM to properly run OpenClaw. So I was like, well, with the new graphics card and all that, let me see if OpenClaw is a better experience. This new card basically has double the amount of VRAM the old card had. So that's double amount that of context that I can have sitting with OpenClaw. And OpenClaw has a base configuration, like a minimum configuration of 16,000, I want to say, on the context, which on the old card fit perfectly with the VRAM, but the problem is it would frequently go over that and then start bleeding into the system RAM, which was slowing down the whole process. So now that we have double the capacity, I'm going to do the base configuration, and we're going to see if it sits better and it actually runs and performs better. What I like about OpenClaw versus some of the other frameworks that I've used is when it's set up right, you can literally tell it, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. Go do it. And it will build itself. But yeah, I figured this morning we're going to work on this. Give the polls a little bit more time in the Discord as well as the YouTube poll. Give them both more time to, because I stream at, on two ends of different time zones. The idea is give people enough time to respond. So I figure give them a full 24 hours, and then by tonight, for tonight's stream, we will see what the outcome is and what people think. You can see here in the list up here. Let's move that over there. You can see here in the list, maybe you can barely see that. Can I zoom in? Maybe I can zoom in. Can I zoom in with... I mean, yeah, I know I can do this. There we go. Ooh, that's painful. But you can see here in the list, our previous virtual machine has broken because I was trying to move the files to where I didn't like where the files were located, so I'm gonna have to try to fix that, but it's fine for now. It's fine for now. My goodness, what is happening right now? Why is this taking so long? Are you awake? Are you awake? Now, one thing I have noticed is with these various packages it's pulling, right now you'll see that every now and then you see these little lines that are going across the screen. When it updates all of its stuff, those lines will go away. it's something out of this base build that it, you know, there's an issue in translation, and then when it pulls its new packages and stuff, it's fine. Doom, doom. This is absolutely crazy though. I really feel like it should not be taking this long. Did it break somewhere in the process? Oh, this is just a slideshow. This is literally just a slideshow that's like, hey, there's stuff going on here. Okay. Oh, okay. One of the problems with this is, like, if I jumped in right now and started doing things, this installer ends up rewriting the disk, right? So the way the virtual machine is set up, I have 60 gigs allowed for this machine. After the installer gets through doing its thing, it's going to completely erase everything that's in that 60 gigs, and then it's going to replace it with its own deal. So even if I start jumping in right now, like pull up terminal and all that, it wouldn't work. Because it's going to get erased. I don't remember it taking this long in the past. Let me check my processes on my host machine. See what all it's doing. Memory's sitting fine, CPU sitting fine, GPU's also fine. So yeah, it's not a resource issue. It's literally just how long it's deciding to take in the background. Doom. 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 Boom. Hey, there we go. Restart now. Doom. 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 Boom. 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 Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, da-da. Bum bum, bum bum, bum bum, ba-dum bum. Doodle-dum dum, doodle-dum dum. Doodle-dum dum. Doodle-dum dum. Doodle-dum dum. Ba-da-dum bum. There it goes. Maybe. It's thinking about it. Did it have some fatal error when it was building itself? Noodle. Noodle. Doodle. 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 Nope. We're in, I think. Doodle. 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 No, don't share. Doodle. There we go. We're all set up. Let's get the resolution fixed. Doodle. 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 Few changes. Let's try to make it a bit bigger than that. Doodle. Doodle. Try this one. Okay, that one's too big. That one's fine. Not perfect. This one's too big. We can try this. Yeah, the problem with this size... Okay, I think this is about the biggest we can... 200? Okay, I've never done it at this size. This will be interesting. But it should be big enough for you... should be big enough for you guys to see, at least. Alright, let's get terminal... Pin the dash. Alrighty. Now let me see here. No, 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 no. Do do. Alrighty. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, oops. Wrong button. Oh, that resets the zoom, huh? Okay, so apparently I'm gonna want to keep this pulled up. Doom, 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 doom. Do, do, do. Oh, okay, okay. So we just need to do... We need to install curl first. Do 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 do. Let me try that again. There it goes. Do do. Do do do. Do do do. Boom, bottom. Do do. Do do. Do do. Do do. Do do. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Boom bottom. Do do. Dum, dum. Boom, boom, boom. Doo-dum, boom. Doo-dum, dum, doo-dum. Dum, doo-dum, doo-dum. Okay. We're going to Control C this. OpenClaw is installed now, though. Come on. And then there should be why workspace is here. Remind me later to update stuff. Do 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 do. Oh, slash workspace. Yeah, why is that not? Okay, so apparently it doesn't like it if you exit that early. So let me go back to Interesting. You'd think there'd be a way to get back into here. There should be. Doom, 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 doom. Let's see. Do 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 do. Do. We can try that. I don't think this. Okay, Google's telling me to use a command. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, because it never got that far. So let me just try going back here to. Doing this again. It's going faster because all the dependencies are already there. Okay, but now I know. Don't exit that. I assumed that it already had gotten the background commands and stuff installed. I guess not. So we'll have to go through the initial onboarding. Okay, yes. Dome. Yes, so they've changed this a little bit since I first built this. Local only. And let me go ahead and do this. Just while I'm inputting my stuff. Also, I need to boot up Olama. Okay. Olama's booted. Make sure Olama is booted. It is. Make sure my IP address is correct. Should be. Should be. Ah, it's not. There we go. We're gonna give it 3.5 9 Bravo. Okay. I think it's working. Let's give it a test. Are you working? This is where it's having to do its initial setup stuff. Could not reach the model. Doctor says help. Set default mono. Of course, everything's got updates and whatnot. No. So it's showing the model here. It's showing the model there. If I open up it's showing the model in the application. Doom. Let's do let's do configure a model provider again. Says currently configured. Alright, let me set this up again. Yeah, they've changed some stuff in their whatnot. So if I do list models, by default it's trying to do that. Let's see, on board. Model choice, keep that. Yes. And it looks like it has loaded the model into the GPU. Let's try switch to Agent Tui. Okay, that didn't work. Configure model. configure a model provider. Yeah, we don't want any of this stuff. More. Currently configured. It shouldn't be that URL. You gonna pretend you understand this? How's it going, SDJ? Let me change this to this. Did it work or did it break? I think it worked. Let's see. Nope, didn't work. Dang it. Thank you for that. First dabble working on AI? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, right now we're just, we're taking this morning to do, I'm trying to do an OpenClaw setup. So when I very first started working with AI, I did it through OpenClaw. And that was on the old rig that could not handle it properly. So I decided to move away from OpenClaw because the old rig couldn't handle it. Well, with the new rig, it should have enough bandwidth to be able to handle it. But it seems like they've changed how OpenClaw is set up. So it's driving me a little nuts right now. So this one specifically, OpenClaw is capable of making changes to its own environment. What's great about that is you can literally be like, hey, I want you to set up this and do this thing. You know, make it to where you can do this for me. And then it will write the code and implement everything by itself. Which can be good, can be bad, right? Sometimes things break. But it is a lot more fun than what the other AI I was showing off does, where I have to build everything myself. It's a little bit more fun on the aspect that, oh, I can just be like, oh, do this thing, and then it thinks about it and then does it, right? The thing is right here, down here, I can see the model. So the model is there. So it was able to find the model. Brent, hello world. Olama. Olama. Local only. Browse all models. Here's all the models I have. Let's try the 4-byte model instead of the 9-byte. Doom. Doom. Okay, it says gateway reachable. So if we copy this and bring up good old Firefox, paste and go. Okay. Dome. 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 Don't tell me that was literally it. Hello. Nah, it's still having issues on the back end for some reason. Try it again. Nah, there's something broken. Boom. Boom. Ba-da-da-dum. But I should be able to exit this. And now I should be able to use weird. Yeah, with their new setup, they've changed a lot of things. Dome. See, I finished setting up OpenClaw and have it linked to my local LLM. I exited the TUI. How do I get back in? To open interface for chat management, go to there. Yup. But it doesn't like OpenClaw command not found. Does not know where your node are installed. Your installation is still intact, but the folder containing executable is missing from system search path. Find this command. Yeah, nothing. Oops. Wrong. Apply the changes immediately without restarting your terminal window. Run this command to append the path to your configuration. Command not found. Oh, maybe I need to do this first. Okay, try this again. Ah, nice. Sure. Go ahead and repair. Yes. Sure. Okay. OpenClaw. TUI. Hey, are we working now? It's looking positive. Ah, error. Come on. OpenClaw on board. Yeah, weird. So they're weird. Their onboarding is now its own little sub-bot in and of itself, which is not how it used to be. It used to be a list of menus that you went through. We can try this. Okay, we'll get a token. Okay. It's very specific about what you type in. Hey, wait, and now it's working all of a sudden. So you're starting a fresh OpenClaw workspace. I notice there's some key identity files already present. Nice, but they still contain their starter templates and placeholders haven't been filled in yet. Let me take this conversation seriously since you're asking me who I am. Yup. Since identity files have starter content, sounds like we're in the first run phase. Rather than treating this as another, which I'll delete once you fill this out, let's start getting to know each other. Who are they calling me? We'll call you, your name is, I don't know, AI. You are an AI assistant. Use a professional, but nah, we'll leave the fun out. Use a professional vibe. Do we have a signature emoji that represents our connection? Just for, let's use the laughing emoji. Okay. Yeah, that's not contradictory at all. Professional vibe, emoji is laughter. I'll update those identity files. Are ready for your next step. Your name and how best. Call me Rapid. No. So right now, down here, you can see our tokens. Our contacts window is 262. That's kind of large. I'm scared if we leave it like that, it's going to eventually run out of space and not only mess with the stream, but also switch over to system RAM. We don't want to do that. We do not want to do that. So let me pull up. System. Let's see. OpenClaw context is defaulted to, what is it? 252, 262, 262K. I want to change it to around 16. We'll call it 18K. Okay. Let's open up a new terminal, paste. And then in here we should see, I'm very familiar with this part of the document. There's a context window that is for oh, it's pulled. Interesting. Interesting. It's pulled all things. I figured it would only pull the one model, but it's like, you know what? It's available, so I'm just going to take them all. Interesting. And the one we're working on is 3.54. 3.54. There it is. So we're going to come in here and we're going to set the context window. To 18. Save. Yes. Yes. And now I need to do OpenClaw gateway restart. Desi, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. .54 Bravo. I'm pretty sure that was the one I changed. Doom. Doom. So that's our URL. That's all fine. SDJ, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. Very nice, Desi. Very nice. Yeah, I like this headset pretty good. It also has a boom mic attachment. I just don't use it. We should have seen this context window. We should have seen this change. And it did not. Even though we've proven in the configuration file that it has been changed. Doodum, doodum, doom. Launch your terminal chat and verify it was restricting the token. Token count did not change after restart. No worries, Desi. Have a good one. Doodum, 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 doom. Ah, okay. So if I do /new, there it goes. So now we're set at 18. Okay. Okay, so it now, okay, so now they're changing it. They want it to set to 20K. That's fine. We can change that. Doo-doom, 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 doom. Doo-doom, 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 doom. Now, does it need to be this small? No. No. With the graphics card that I have, I could make it bigger. I'm just trying to keep it small. Why? To prevent this, increase your compaction buffer by setting agent's default reserve tokens floor. Do 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 do. Do do do. Yeah, that's not. It doesn't exist. We have 20K tokens set here. Unless it's an auto compaction error. Let me try it. Let me just do this. Copy. Paste. Do. Your context is down. Your model's total capacity is now smaller. Safety floor. As a result, application's nature chat room is permanently overflowing. Locks up. Scroll down to reserve floor. This. Oh, okay. So apparently I was looking in the wrong spots. So we come back here. Do. Do do do. Do do do. So it says, look for reserve tokens floor. But is that within the specific model, or is that the overall agent? Support tools come at params dodo num ctx I think it's this guy right here. Nope. Dum dum. Dum dum. Scroll on the agency vault. You need to inject a nested compaction block to set reserve to 0. This completely removes the hardcode 20k minimum. Allows OpenClaw to scale its auto compaction. Even when I set the tokens to 20,000, it still has the same error. The context window. Window. Bug when a local model is small. Crashes because it fails to calculate the output budget, causing it to fail because OpenClaw is designed out of the box for massive 20k cloud, a few hidden safety valves, and use a different compaction mode. Replace or update your agents and compaction blocks to use this hyper restricted local profile. 20,000. Okay. Then one of the fun things I can do here is I can grab the current config. There's 3.59, 3.5. Let me just so I can grab the full window. Doom, 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 doom. Doom. Doom, doom, doom. Okay, let's try. It's saying to do this, so we're going to try to do what it's telling me to do. Dome, 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 dome. Formatting's off a little bit. Doom, doom. This isn't gonna work. It's gonna break, but that's fine. Actually, if I cancel, do this, do that. There, that X's it without saving it, so that way we can try that again. Doom. Doom, boom, boom. Alright, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break here for your episode of Drink. Grab yourself a snack. I'll be right back. Alrighty, let me grab a sip of coffee. Very nice. Something we can do here. Something we can do here. Doodle. 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 Let's see. Doodle. 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 Let's see. Okay, here we go. That's what I want. Okay, let me do a new terminal. And then I can grab the whole thing. Doo-doo. 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 Ba-da-do. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Da-do. Doo-doo-doo. I think we broke Google. Let's give it a refresh. Ooh, alternatively, what I could do is grab that file, paste it into a notepad, and then make my changes there. Boom, boom, doo-doo. Doom, doom. I just gotta find the right file for Bravo. We're coming in here and paste. Yeah, the only problem is it doesn't keep the frickin' formatting. That might not be a bad thing though. Let's try bringing that in. And doom doom doo doo. I know there's a way to like Alt A. Yeah, that's right. There we go. Select everything. Alt delete. And paste. Control X. Yes. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Okay, and then we can come in here. OpenClaw. Doctor. Fix. Doom. Okay, let me go ahead and look at the JSON now that the doctor's touched it. Okay, so it doesn't like something that Google's telling me to add in. Saying this is the last known good. I can bump this up to, call it 24,000. Try this again. Okay, let's change it back all the way then. Now, alternatively, what we could do as well is settings. Okay. I'm gonna change it on a llama side. Doom, doom, doom. Okay, we'll do 32K. Do do do. We'll do 32K. Doom, doom. Okay, so now Olama and OpenClaw are matching, basically.
Life gives it.
Okay, what is your current context window? Do 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 do. Doom. This is something I directly. Okay. I want to set up a few functions for you to use. One is going to be a DuckDuckGo search function. So all web searches use DuckDuckGo for free. The next is a weather function. So you can get the latest weather information. Also for free. Next is going to be a stock function. I want you to be able to look up stock info in real time for free. See what it does. Do 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 do. Looks like I'm out of frozen due to compaction. Doom. Did it freeze? Doom. Okay. Okay, let's try this one at a time. I want you to set up a function that allows you to use DuckDuckGo search. Do 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 do. Do do do. Seems to be having problems. Come on. Yeah, it's really not liking this small context window. And we can go ahead and bring that back up. And now the context window is behind me. Yeah, but you're sitting here. You're sitting. Which means you're gonna. Okay. Come back over here to old llama. We're gonna raise it up to. $128. $128. I want you to set up a function that boom. Okay. Were you to set that up? Okay. Is it working now? Oh, okay. So what this is saying, okay, I need the OpenClaw dashboard. Okay. Is it working now? Come on. Because the skill proposal hasn't been officially applied. Alone doesn't automatically run. I need you to explicitly confirm application of the skill via separate confirmation or by using alternative approval mechanism. I need a token to access the dashboard. Doom, 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 doom. Directly through shell commands. That's an internal OpenClaw feature managed via the GUI interface, not CLI. You'll need to approve it yourself in your where I created the proposal. Yeah, no duh. Log into. Yeah. Find yeah. Yeah. I would love to do that, but see, the problem is. So maybe I need to come in here. Token auto auth included in browser clipboard. Opened in your browser. Okay, let me close out of the browser. Try that again. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, we can delete these. Save space. There we go. Okay, now there should be that's all fine. Settings. Not now. Then we bring up this. Skill workshop pending proposals. I don't see. Dun dun. Okay. Write a... Okay, first, let's do this. Delete this. Can you... New session. So you can't delete your main session. Oh, 128 is fine. Okay. 128 is fine. Alright. Alright. I want a skill that uses DuckDuckGo search capabilities. Hello. Do 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 do. Okay. I want a custom skill that uses DuckDuckGo as the search. As the web search function. Proposal called is now pending approval. The custom skill will use. Do 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 boom boom. So then. Skill workshop. Use it. Okay. Test the DuckDuckGo search tool and tell me the current resident of the USA. Web search isn't available today. No. Okay. Fix the skill. Come on. Approve. Okay, let's just try. Since we have access to the GUI now, we don't need this. Okay. Okay, the gateway has been restarted. Try again. State Mayor, after restarting, this means either the gateway didn't fully come up, or there's a provisioning issue blocking it. Let me check what tools are actually running. OpenClaw is fully online and ready to go. Can you test the skill? Still hitting the same error. To enable web search. So it's enabled. Ready. Need setup. Disabled. Okay. It's all that. Okay. I don't even see web fetch, which is weird. You're right. Web search is disabled, not just limited. Let me test via their API. Returned old test result from March. Clearly not current data. This confirms service is misconfigured or returning stale cache content, not just blocked. This skill needs. How to enable doesn't have any configure web search providers. But I don't even it's not there. I see weather and browser automation. See, this is where you got to be careful. This is everything. Yeah, on Claw Hub, we don't want to do that. We want to build our own. Do 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 do. If I come in here to settings again, infrastructure, web, so this is talking about accessing it over the web. Yeah, that's not what I'm wanting. This is browser specific things. Doom, 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 doom. Doodle, 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 doom, doom, doodle. Doodle, doodle, bottom. Let's do a compact. Doom, doom. Keeps our window small. Okay, let's test the built-in weather function. Tell me the current weather for Los Angeles. Weather tool is also experiencing both web fetch and direct external calls are blocked. This appears to be a systematic restriction on your OpenClaw environment that affects all data sources, not specific any single skill. Security notice confirms this isn't just my configuration. It's an enforcement at the gateway runtime level, preventing access to live web servers from untrusted like Weather Underground and right now. For weather data specifically, run gateway status or check your gateway logs for provider-specific issues. Maybe weather providers aren't provisioned, blocked by policy. The underlying issue treats any as untrusted. This either needs an admin update to whitelist trusted domains or a local fallback service running on the node itself. The good news, your DuckDuckDuck searcher skill proposal was created and correctly and applies once these infrastructure blocks are resolved. So, if we come in here and call gateway status. Do. Do. Doom, doom, do, doom. Do, do, doom, 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 do, doom, do, doom. Do, do, doom, do, doom. Oops, OpenClaw status. Do 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 do. Okay. Channel, yep, we have that all off. Gateway. Do 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 Doo-doo. We don't want channels right now. Doo-doo. Can you fix it? Doom, doo, doo, doom. Doo, doom. Recently, web search providers were blocked due to security reasons. Doo-doo. Management configuration rather than active data gathering. Yes, try to look at local tools. Doom. Doom. You don't have access, they're disabled. Doom, doom. Okay, give me a step-by-step instructions on how to make this work. I feel like they've really like came in and tried to make the security really strict. Doo-doo. Doom, 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 doom. Nope. Admin access required. You need this web search tool being disabled is enforced by a security policy. I cannot override it as an assistant. Let me see. Should be a way to just copy. See what Google has to say. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, Google says I need to run this. Do, 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 do. Open configuration, inspect the tools block. Do. Yeah, I remember doing this. There is a tools block specifically right there. The only tools that show up is coding. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, so it's saying to it's telling me to come in here. Under the coding profile. Doom, 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 doom. Web. Search. Five. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. And then doom, 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 doom. Copy. Come back in here. Stop. And start. Okay, now. Okay. Try to test the search again. Is now working. Okay. Let's set up a weather skill that utilizes free weather searches. Now just come in here and go skill workshop. I thought, wasn't this where we approved it? Yes. Yes. Create the proposal. Doom, 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 What? Doom, doom, doom. I still don't see the proposal. No, come on. Nope. Do do. Do do. Doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Let's see. Did it actually do it? Nope. Nope. Let's adjust the to include waiting periods. So searches appear to be human and not trip bot security. It seems you are having issues with skill creation for some reason now. Okay, so it just made one and then it's telling me to do it? Okay. Okay, I will... No, I don't want to create it for it. I want it create it. No. No, I want you to create it. Stop using web search and do it locally. Okay, so I should be able to come in here and turn this off. Try this again. Create the skill. This is funny. It worked once, and then it's like, no. All right, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. Feel free to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack. I'll be right back. All right, let's hop back in here. Okay. No skill has been generated. Please generate the skill so that I may approve it. No. So it did it once. It did it once, and then now it's like, I don't know what to do. Okay. Follow the same workflow you used to make the duck go search. Skill and make the weather skill. No. 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 I want you to make the custom skill. I will. What? Yeah. Stop using web search. Use your built-in skill creator. Go ahead. Under. Got it. I won't use the thing. But I'm still using the thing. Okay, okay. Duck, duck, go. Searcher is already fine and tested. I want you to make the weather skill, please. You have access to be able to make the skill yourself. You have done it already when you made the DuckDuckGo searcher skill. Once again, I wonder if I should switch over. Currently, we're using the. Oh, you can't see it. Currently, we're using the 4 byte model. Maybe I should switch over to the 9. Or it's like 4 billion, 9 billion, something like that. But it's basically a larger parameter model. It acts like it's thinking right now. But I don't see anything actually happening. Did you create it? No. If I come up here, like, yes, I can take this, right? And I can copy it. And I can probably go to the skill workshop. And I can probably come over here. Board. This is all skills. Can I refresh? Yeah, so there's nothing here. You would think I'd be able to create my custom one from the dashboard somewhere. This is saying drafted by AI. That's fine, but how do I? But you say use current chat. I don't know what that does. Try one more time to make it yourself. No, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing in here either where I can create my own. Okay. Using OpenClaw's web terminal. How do I make the skill myself? For this one, I'll turn that back on. You can use the search skill if needed. Just make sure the search window is delayed by a few seconds to mimic human search. See what it says. Your interface has a skills. Yep. Click new skill. Okay. Okay. Maybe I need to restart the gateway. Dum dum. Do 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 do. Do do do. Skills. Disabled. Do 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 do. Pretty sure this said 54 before, so we're still not seeing that skill. I have made the file myself. I have restarted the gateway, but still not seeing the skill. Okay. Copy. Okay, give me the new file. Copy. Dodo. 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 Copy. Copy. How many times is it gonna take, guys? How many times? Doom, doom, doom. Do-dum, do-dum. Do-dum, do-dum. It's not function is currying because no treats flags as one single king of string. Say test code as a separate file. Do 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 do. Do do. Saved it. So now it's making me do a nano temp. Cancel. No, active workspace is not there. Active workspace is Doom. This is where the workspace is. Doom, 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 doom. Okay. To a file named homebox. What? Doom, 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 doom. Okay. I guess. Control C. Doom, 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 doom. Copy. Paste. Doom. Do-dum, 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 do-dum. Doom, 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 doom. Also, what just happened there on the copy paste? Capabilities, well, there's, I mean, I guess it's fine. Doodum. Doodum. Okay. Okay, no error message this time. Just reference your skill. Doodle. No, okay. The skill should use live data, not simulated. Doodle. Doodle, doodle. 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 Doodle, doodle. 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 Fetch it from API. However, this critical environment should bring this in your VM right now. Does not have fetch enabled by default. Copy. Paste. Doodle. 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 Umbrella name OpenClaw. Did it actually make the modules? Yes, node modules. So it did make this. So right on that. I'm assuming trying to do this. Okay, guess it's fine. Yeah, that's all fine. Okay, so it's already installed. Once node fetch is installed, quit doing it. Control C. Oh. Okay. Alt A. Alt delete. Copy. Paste. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, so then we're back to CD. Home boss workspace. Yeah, that doesn't exist. I'm gonna stay in OpenClaw. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Control C. Paste. Okay. I have done all those steps. Okay, what was the result of your test? Never performed live yet. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, wants me to create a file. What am I putting in the test file? Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Dum, dum, means was not saved correctly, contains syntax. Into test live, check. Control A. No, Alt A. Alt delete. Paste. Control O. Exit. Try it again. Okay, that one didn't work. Copy. Paste. So now we're going into the skills. No. Oh, I thought it was here. Maybe it's in plugin skills? No. Skill workshop? Nope. Okay. Maybe it is where it says it is. So Yeah, it's not there. Alright, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call it there for today. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you're subscribed over on YouTube and following over on Twitch. And I will give a few more hours for the polls to come in to see what we're doing in Minecraft tonight. I'll see you guys all next time.